we have gathered here to discuss a very important issue. And today it also happens to be International Women's Day. Therefore, it is very appropriate that these issues are discussed. I have been concerned about certain issues related to the women police officers and other ranks in Goa police. And one recent example is one case in which a lady PSI died. The inquest proceedings are on. Cases with crime branch. Initial reports say that it is suicide, but case is being investigated at 174 proceedings to commit suicide by a lady. In the last few years, there have been several such cases. Now, what is that reason? What are the reasons which drive a person to suicide? That is very important to understand. Why does one become so hopeless? Most of our lady police staff is young. Many of them are around 20, just out of college. Very little experience of working in the police. And that is the age of, dreaming and falling in love and so many other issues related to early youth days. There could be so many issues in the family, with the parents, with your friends, including boyfriends, or something to do with financial issues. Those who are married may have certain issues with family, husband, in-laws, and their family, etc. But issues can be resolved. There is a solution everywhere available. There is a person available who can counsel you, who can help you. And many issues get resolved over a period of time. So there should not be any desperation to take such extreme step of committing suicide. I understand that as a woman, when in police force, extra responsibilities are there. The children have to go to school, you have to come to office, and when you go back, there are expectations that the duties as a mother, as a wife, as a lady member of the house, extra duties are there. Very rarely it is seen that both husband and wife, if they are working, they also share the household things. Washing, cleaning, sharing the responsibility of the children and all that. Many times these come as an extra burden on the working women. This also creates a sort of tension. But by talking to each other, by taking recourse to counseling, such issues can be resolved. In my own career, I have faced several issues about which I was also troubled. They could be personal, they could be related to job, they could be other issues. But I always spoke to my seniors. Even in police, A senior is like your elder brother, your father. One should not hesitate to discuss personal issues also with them because they have experience and they can guide and be of great help during such times of crisis. I have done it. I have spoken to my seniors about my personal problems and they have always guided me. So if there is an issue with anyone, be it a women police officer or with anyone can have issues. It is better to speak about it with your friends in whom you can confide or with your seniors in whom you have trust. And there is a solution to everything. Time itself is a solution. Many problems get solved over a period of time. Just allow enough time to pass and things will settle down on their own. If they are not settling, then there are ways of settling it. But my appeal to all of you is that never ever try to take the extreme step. It is not only painful for the family, but it is also an act of cowardice. You cannot face challenges in life. Life is full of joy and sorrow, both. Fool bhi hai, kaante bhi hai. There is a book I would recommend all of you to read it. It's a very old book, available on internet also. How to stop worrying and start living, by some person called David Carnegie or something. It is available free of cost on internet. I faced a very serious crisis while I was SP in my life, personal problems. And I was very desperate. That is the time I read this book. And this book gave me so much of confidence in life. I have a hard copy of this in my home, in Hindi as well as in English. This book has been translated in several languages in the world. Very, very nicely written. Each line is important. So anyone who feels that there is a crisis in his life, and anyone, even if there is no crisis, please read this book. It is an eye-opener. Many issues will be resolved, and I am sure Dr. Agarwal is there to guide all of you how to deal with the issues in your life. As far as work-related issues are concerned, we are all here, and there is also a anti-sexual harassment committee. I think Chandan, you are heading that. So if there is any issue related to that kind of thing, you can always bring that issue before SP North, and that will be resolved. I am not an expert on stress management or counseling, but life teaches you a lot. I have learned through that, and whenever need arises, I still consult my seniors, my elders for guidance. So you should also do that. And I am thankful to Dr. Salkar and the Manipal Hospital for organizing this wonderful program on a thank you. Name is? What is the name of the book? How to Stop Worrying and Start Living.